You know, I always say George Carlin was the greatest philosopher of the modern era.
Damn.
I put him right up there with Plato and Socrates,
I hear you.
Aristotle, even.
Hey, they say that I'm talking a whole lot of trash. I'm sitting there thinking like, who knew? I know that you seen us on rappers react. They talking about us on YouTube. Hollywood 6, it look like I do magic. Maybe he's practicing voodoo. I'm hearing you're getting a lot of attention. Well, I'm here to say that we do to deliver the rubbish.
What's going on, everybody? We're back with another segment of Rappers React. Smoke Dog,
What up?
I have trivia for you.
What you got?
What is the fear of heredity known as?
The fear. Can you have a fear of heredity? Like,
That's crazy.
I'm scared of my heritage?
That's crazy. God, don't you dare bring up my lineage.
Now, you could have embarrassment. How could you be scared of it?
There's a fear of, and I don't even know if I'll try to pronounce it. You gotta.
No, heretophobia. I don't know. What is it?
Patroiophobia. Patroiophobia.
Yeah, I guess.
I guess.
I don't know how it's possible, but
It's a thing. How about this? In Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, which dwarf has the longest beard?
There was Dopey, Sneezy, Grumpy. Was it Grumpy?
I don't think there was one named Sneezy, but no, it wasn't.
I think it was, right?
I don't think it. Maybe it was. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't even remember all the
That'd be
names.
crazy. I thought you was gonna say sleazy.
Sleazy.
I'm saying that because the answer is sleepy, and I was thinking
Sleepy.
maybe you're thinking sleepy, and then sneezy. Put them together, you got sleazy.
I thought there was one that was always sneezing.
It might have been actually. We'll have to look that up. How about this one? God, I know you're not good with zodiacs.
Yeah, no. At least remembering the dates.
Okay, what is I mean, I'll have to go through a bunch. Or how about this? What is the eighth sign of the
See,
zodiac?
that's the problem.
Yeah.
Pisces,
No,
Aries.
you'll get there eventually.
Eighth. Is it Leo? Cancer.
Uh,
Virgo.
uh,
Oh, which one is it?
Scorpio.
Scorpio. All right.
All right. So
They don't even start at the beginning of the year, though, do they?
No, because mine's is the first, which is Aries, but that's
Okay.
in April. Like that's, but you
Well,
know,
some people do say April is
the
actually the
first
beginning of
month.
the year.
If
Yeah.
you know, we could talk about that another day, man. All right, Smoke Dog. This is gonna be tough to. I guess I could get you to guess the title on this. Off and
On.
you know who we're doing. So off and on. I don't want a little. I don't want it all. Just give me.
Some.
Okay. Hey, you can't do that. That's blank appropriation.
Cultural.
Well,
Some cultural.
if you got, I can make it easier. Hey, this is like a comic book. It's like this. It's this blank comic book is worth $100. This
Rare?
This particular one, it's got to be.
Classic. Vintage.
Okay. Like if you have a beef with someone, or like, hey, me and you gotta. Okay. Hold on. Hold on.
What does it sound like?
Okay, there you go. God, it's so easy to give it to you that way, but it rhymes with tissue.
Issue. All right. Oh, own some cultural issue?
You got it,
All
my
right.
friend. Guys, before we get started, please do us a big favor. Y'all, please hit that thumbs up button. Guys, please subscribe to the channel.
And for God's sake, leave us a comment and tell us what you react to next. That's how we get ideas for these videos. Comes directly from you right down in that comment section. And today, George Carlin.
Yes, we not too long ago at the beginning of the year we did a podcast on things that we were gonna, try to touch on the new year.
Yeah.
Here on our channel, and the trash talkers are like, man, y'all did George Carlin before, didn't
We did one.
Yeah, and they was like, dude, just get back on some comedy, and
Yeah.
out of all the people. Check out some George Carlin, dude.
Yes.
Like you said, dude, such a brilliant mind. Rest in peace to the
Yes,
guy, man.
he so was.
So intelligent, but and you asked me, dude, some of the greatest comedians, you have to be smart. Like
Yeah.
you have to be,
Oh,
dude. Like
yeah.
to make that work here and set that up there and put it here and bring that back and make people laugh. Like,
Yeah.
you gotta be smart. George was a beast with it, dude.
Yeah, and it wasn't just mundane or like just what would be the word for it, for just everyday stuff. Like, he knew history, he knew social issues, and he could tie all these things in to make it funny, but also make you think like, oh,
or make
that shouldn't be happening,
or educate you as well
yeah,
at the same time.
absolutely.
There's another man. There's a lot I could bring that are like that, dude. Eddie Griffith is one of those.
Yeah,
he's
absolutely.
Where he makes you think like that.
Even Cat Williams.
Cat Williams too.
Yeah.
And we're not comparing by any means, but it's good that we get back on some comedy, especially some comedy that's gonna make us think about
Yes.
George Carlin. Now, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I mentioned these philosophers, but he may be closer to Diogenes than anything. That was the inventor of cynicism.
Now, when you had said modern day,
Yes.
I wouldn't consider Plato as modern. When you
No.
had said philosophy,
No, I'm saying I put him up there on that level.
Okay,
Because
I
you
got
think of great philosophers, you think of people from
Yeah.
the hundreds of years ago.
I ain't gonna lie. An object at rest stays at rest. No shit. No shit.
Well, yeah, the Isaac Newton.
I mean,
but,
come on.
think about it, though. It was a more primitive time where people didn't realize these laws of nature.
An object at rest stays at rest. Yeah, if y'all know, y'all know. I mean, come on, dude.
Yeah, but he was trying to explain, like, space and everything. You know?
Yeah. I mean, dude, oh my God, dude.
Like, now it's common knowledge, so we're like, duh.
But my thing, dude, a lot of, you know what? We're not going to get on this tangent because so much of history is just like, who knows, man? You know what I mean? And a lot of those philosophers, they are some of the most brilliant minds out there, dude.
Yeah.
And it's almost crazy because it's almost like, what would George Carlin be like if he was back during those days?
Dude. He'd be making fun of Caesar for sure.
Look at that dude. Smoke dog.
What up?
Let's get into it.
Let's do it.
Something else I don't understand, motivation tapes, motivation books. What happened here? Suddenly everybody needs to be motivated? It's a fairly simple thing. Either you want to do something or you don't. What's the big mystery? Besides, if you're motivated enough to go to the store to buy a motivation book, aren't you motivated enough to do that? So you don't need the book. Put it back. Tell the clerk, fuck you, I'm motivated. I'm going home. I'm going home.
See, that's the kind of philosophy I like.
Yeah.
I love it.
That's awesome.
And can anyone explain to me the need for 1 hour photo finishing? You just saw the fucking thing. How can you possibly be nostalgic about a concept like a little while ago? Another complaint, too many vehicles. There are some families in this country own entirely too many vehicles.
Yeah.
You see them on the highway in an RV. But that's not enough for them. RV's not enough. Behind them, they're towing a motorboat, go-kart, dune buggy, dirt bike, jet ski, snowmobile, parasail, hang glider, windsurfing equipment, a hot air balloon, and a small two-man deep-sea diving bell. Doesn't anyone just take a fucking walk anymore?
Exactly.
The only thing these people lack is a lunar excursion module. Too many choices, America. It's not healthy. Another abomination. White guys over 10 years of age who wear their baseball hats backwards.
Oh, Fred Durst will be mad about that one.
White guys, let me tell you something. You're never going to be as cool as black guys. It's not going to happen. You're white and you're lame. It's a fucking law of nature. Turning your hat around and learning a complicated handshake will not make you cool. And you black guys, since you started the whole thing, I'm going to let you stay with the hats a little bit longer, but I think really, once you qualify for Social Security, it's time to spin that motherfucker around to the front end. All right? Another tip for the men. The earrings, the thing with the earrings, it's over. It's been over for a long time. Doesn't mean anything anymore. It was supposed to piss off the squares.
Yeah.
The squares are wearing them now.
Exactly.
Doesn't
Dude,
mean
sounds
anything.
like
It's
he's
just
smoking
fucking
a pack a
jewelry.
day.
Unless you have an earring with a live baby hanging from it. It's just jewelry. And I want you to know I'm in favor of self-mutilation and personal disfigurement. I've always said there's nothing like puncturing and perforating your skin in a dozen or so places in order to demonstrate your high self-esteem. When I see a young man decorating his scalp with a soldering iron, I say, there's a happy guy. Thinks highly of himself.
Oh, man.
And haven't we gone a little overboard with these colored ribbons for different causes?
Oh, my
Every
God.
cause has its own
There
colored
he
ribbon now.
is.
Red for AIDS, blue for child abuse, pink for breast cancer, green for the rainforest, purple for urban violence. I got a brown one. You know what it means? Eat shit, motherfucker! Eat shit, motherfucker! And what can we do to silence these Christian athletes who thank Jesus whenever they win, never mention his name when they lose? Not a word. You never hear him say,
Got a
Jesus made
point.
me drop the ball.
Got a
The
point.
good Lord tripped me up behind the line of scrimmage. According to these guys, Jesus is undefeated. Meanwhile, these assholes are in last place. Must be another one of those miracles. And speaking of delusional people, what about a guy who hears a voice in his head tells him to kill his entire family, so he does it? Is this the only thing a voice in the head ever tells these people to do is to kill others? Doesn't a voice ever tell a guy, go take a shit on the salad bar at Wendy's?
Remember when Wendy's had a salad bar?
Doesn't a voice tell a guy to take out his dick on the merry-go-round once in a while? Well, some guys do take out their dicks on the merry-go-round, but usually it's their own idea. Something else I can do without: aftershave and cologne. And this disgusting shit that men put on their bodies. Just what I need in the elevator. Some guy standing next to me smells like a fucking pine tree. I say, go home and wash, you smelly prick. You smell like the urinal in a Portuguese cat house. God damn, guys are stupid. Guys are really fucking dumb. They think they're gonna get laid with this stuff, you know. Oh yeah, they put it on at home. Oh boy, I'll get laid tonight, You don't get laid with green shit that comes out of a bottle, okay? And the only smell that's gonna help you get laid might be your own natural scent. You have pheromones. It's a secondary sex characteristic. People in America, nervous about sex. They wanna cover that up and disguise it. Guys in Europe, they know how to live. Guy gets in the elevator over there, he smells like a pile of dog shit. Those people are sophisticated. Getting pretty tired of these guys walking around in cowboy hats and cowboy boots. You ever see these jack-offs? Can't we kill some of these motherfuckers? Walking around in a fucking
George.
cowboy hat. Grown man. It's not even Halloween, for Christ's sakes. I say, hey, Tex, grow up and get yourself a wardrobe consistent with the century you're living in. Why do certain men feel the need to dress up as mythic figures? You don't see anyone walking around in a pirate costume, do you? When's the last guy you ran into who had on a Viking outfit? Make-believe cowboys. Closest they ever got to a cow is when they stopped to take a piss at an Arby's.
Hey, it's starting to change today. See people wearing all kind of stuff.
And camcorders. Here is technology gone berserk.
Phones now.
Everywhere you go now, there's some dick, some yo-yo, some putz with a camcorder, and he is going to tape everything. Doesn't anyone in this country just stop and look at things anymore? Sort of
You
take
have
them
no
in?
idea, George.
Maybe even remember them? Is that just a strange notion? Does experience have to be documented and brought home and saved on a shelf? And do people really watch this shit? Are people's lives so bankrupt they sit at home looking at things they already did? These guys are so intense, you know. It's always guys. They won't let women touch the cameras. It's a highly technical skill. Look through a hole, push on a button, big skill, and they all think they're Federico Fellini. You ever seen him here with this shit? Low angles, zooms, and pans, and it's the same ugly 3 children in every goddamn shot. All the George Lucas magic in Hollywood is not going to change the unfortunate genetic configuration on the faces of these children. Keep these unfortunate youngsters out of public view. Now, a lot of these... Hold on a sec.
Get him, George. Get
A
him.
lot of these cultural crimes I've been complaining about can be blamed on the baby boomers. Something else I'm a little tired of hearing about. The baby boomers. Whiny, narcissistic, self-indulgent people with a simple philosophy. Give me it, it's mine!
We were
Give me
just talking
it's
about
mine!
that.
These people were given everything. Everything was handed to them. And they took it all. Sex, drugs, and rock and roll, and they stayed loaded for 20 years and had a free ride. But now they're staring down the barrel of middle-age burnout, and they don't like it. They don't like it, so they've turned self-righteous. And they want to make things hard on younger people. They tell them abstain from sex, say no to drugs. As for the rock and roll, they sold that for television commercials a long time ago. So they could buy pasta machines and Stairmasters and soybean futures.
Soybean futures.
Soybean futures. You know something? They're cold, bloodless people. It's in their slogans, it's in their rhetoric. No pain, no gain. Just do it. Life is short, play hard. Shit happens, deal with it. Get a life. These people went from do your own thing to just say no. They went from love is all you need to whoever winds up with the most toys wins.
Yep.
And they went from cocaine to Rogaine. And you know something? They're still counting grams, only now it's fat grams. And the worst of it is the rest of us have to watch these commercials on TV for Levi's loose-fitting jeans and fat-ass Docker pants. Because these degenerate, yuppie, boomer cocksuckers couldn't keep their hands off the croissants and the Haagen-Dazs. And their big fat asses have spread all over and they have to wear fat-ass Docker pants. Fuck these boomers, fuck these yuppies. And fuck everybody, now that I think of it.
That's his ribbon, the brown ribbon, remember?
Well, sometimes in comedy you have to generalize. Now there's one thing you might have noticed I don't complain about. Politicians. Everybody complains about politicians. Everybody says they suck. Well, where do people think these politicians come from? They don't fall out of the sky. They don't pass through a membrane from another reality. They come from American parents and American families, American homes, American schools, American churches, American businesses, and American universities, and they're elected by American citizens.
Yep.
This is the best we can do, folks. Wow. This is what we have to offer. It's what our system produces. Garbage in, garbage out. If you have selfish, ignorant citizens, you're going to get selfish, ignorant leaders. And term limits ain't going to do you any good. You're just going to wind up with a brand new bunch of selfish, ignorant Americans.
Exactly.
So maybe it's not the politicians who suck. Maybe something else sucks around here.
Yeah.
Like the public.
Yeah,
the public sucks. There's a nice campaign slogan
so
for somebody.
Because he's talking to
the
them,
public sucks.
and he's like, I'm
Fuck
talking
hope.
to y'all,
Yeah.
to the public.
Because if it's really just the fault of these politicians, then where are all the other bright people of conscience? Where are all the bright, honest, intelligent Americans ready to step in and save the nation and lead the way?
Yeah.
We don't have people like that in this country. Everybody's at the mall, scratching his ass, picking his nose, taking his credit card out of his fanny pack and buying a pair of sneakers with lights in them. So I have solved this little political dilemma for myself in a very simple way. Right. On election day, I stay home. I don't vote. Fuck them. Fuck them. I don't vote. Two reasons.
Thank you.
Two reasons I don't vote. First of all, it's meaningless.
Yes.
This country was bought and sold and paid for a long time ago. The
just
shit they
talking
shuffle
about
around
this.
every 4 years doesn't mean a fucking thing.
There you go.
And secondly, I don't vote because I believe if you vote, you have no right to complain.
Exactly.
People like to twist that around, I know. They say, well, if you don't vote, you have no right to complain. But where's the logic in that? If you vote and you elect dishonest, incompetent people and they get into office and screw everything up,
Exactly.
it's you are
Your fault.
responsible for what they have done.
Yes.
You caused the problem. You voted them in. You have no right to complain. I, on the other hand, who did not vote, who, in fact, did not even leave the house on election day.
Wow.
I'm in no way responsible for what these people have done and have every right to complain as loud as I want about the mess you
100%.
created that I had nothing to do with.
100%.
So I know that a little later on this year, you're going to have another one of those really swell presidential elections that you like so much.
Yeah.
You'll enjoy yourselves. It'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I'm sure as soon as the election is over, your country will improve immediately.
Yeah.
As for me, I'll be home on that day doing essentially the same thing as you. The only difference is, when I get finished masturbating, I'm going to have a little something to show for it, folks. Thank you very much.
That was awesome, dude.
Yep.
Great closer. Damn. Man, that's a great. I have seen this before, if I'm being honest.
Have you?
I have, and it's good to see it now. You know, like
Yeah.
he's talking about the camcorders and the
Yeah.
phone. Like,
Oh, and it's only gotten worse. All the things he was talking about's only gotten worse since then.
I don't think I've ever seen you, on any other reaction we've ever
Dude,
done.
like, we are kindred spirits, man. Me and George. Like,
Man.
I agree with him so much. It's insane.
That's crazy, dude. There's been times where I've boo on some music, but
Yeah.
with those, thank y'all for bringing some Carlin and Smokey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, like that's the greatest philosopher of our time.
You hit
and
the,
it may be because I agree with him so much.
Look, you hit the that politician.
Yeah! Yeah! We're gonna win! Yeah!
Go ahead, my man.
Oh, dude, it's just like my ideals on life mirror George Carlin's. I haven't heard George Carlin ever say anything that I did not agree with, and it's insane. Like,
White people are lame.
oh, dude.
That's what he
Now
said.
let's don't get started on that. I'll tell you something, but.
I mean, you ain't your typical white person, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, well, and there's a lot of white people that aren't. He's just generalizing.
Yeah,
You know?
it's comedy, man. That's
Yeah,
what it is.
exactly.
And this is what sometimes some people listen to comedy and they take it so serious. Like,
Yeah.
it's meant to be satirical,
Well,
dude.
people get offended.
Yeah, like, just, of course, you know what I mean? Like, some people are like, oh, well, he didn't mean it that way. It's satirical, dude.
Yes. But I think a lot of things he said, like,
Oh, no
he's
question.
pointing out issues that we have never figured out how to deal with.
Dude, and that's what made this dude such a genius. And you know what, man? George Carlin could have been probably. I don't want to. George Carlin could have been a great politician. I know he would have never done it. And if he would have done it, again, y'all know, like he just was speaking, you gonna go vote for this, it's gonna be the same
Yep.
shit. It's just at the end of the day, I'm gonna have something to show for it. But the way he speaks, the things that he talks about, he sounds so like he would have.
Passionate.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
and that says something. That everything this dude just said about politics, he could be a great he would have been a great politician. And everything he said, if he would have
Yep.
said that in his speech, the second he picks a side, somebody's gonna hate him.
Yeah.
It's like everybody loves him, but
That's
the
the
second
problem
you pick
with
a
this
side,
50-50 left versus right. Like you could absolutely agree with everything George says. As soon as he says, "Oh, I'm on the R" or "I'm on the D," half the people who loved him are like, "I hate him,"
well, you was just
because of the letter he decides to put by his name.
bro, you just was at my show, like cheering.
Yeah.
What happened? Well, I
Well,
don't.
now you're a piece of.
But hold on, everything I said that you were laughing and clapping at is what I'm going to be doing, running as that letter that you made me
Yeah.
pick. I didn't want to pick D or R, but I just had to pick one.
But the D's are evil and the R's are evil. Like, yeah, now I hate you.
God dang, we always say we're not going to talk about politics, but George is bringing it
Well,
out.
it's anti-politics, is what I like to say.
I mean, God. But I'm just saying, the dude would have been a phenomenal politician.
God, we need a new George Carlin.
That's the thing, though. The second what side do they pick?
They don't. That's the thing.
You won't be on the spotlight then. That's the thing. You'll have to.
I know, that's the problem
And
with it in the first place.
That's what makes George Carlin even more genius. He's like,
Yeah.
I'm going to be that, but I'm not going to pick a side. I'm just going to put it through Congress
Exactly.
and talk to the public.
Yeah.
That's freaking brilliant, dude. That's brilliant. I wouldn't be surprised if he had an interest in politics, but I just don't want to pick a side because I know one side's going to hate me, so I'm going to be a comedian and just tell it to your face and make
Yeah.
it funny.
Yep.
And you have no choice but to.
And you will laugh at yourself.
That's freaking. Now that's brilliant.
Because 95% of those people in there are like, yep, I'm going to vote.
Yeah.
They're laughing at it like, I know it don't make any sense, but they're like, oh, I'll still.
Well,
like, you see that in every cycle.
Yeah.
Like, while the elections are not going on, they're like, oh, this has a 80% disapproval rate. You know, this person, that person. Like, and people are all like, oh, well, yeah, I'm not left or right. I just pick, when it's time to vote. But as soon as it's time to vote, they may hate those politics all throughout the time. But as soon as it's time to vote, they're like, I'm going to go vote. I'm going to show them something.
And then that's so...
They jump right into it every time, even though it kind of goes against their own morals in the first place.
Dude, what can you do about it?
It's only a small percentage of people in this country that are dedicated to left or right in the first place.
Man,
You see the vocal minority of people.
Yeah, I mean, in the South, they're very open on what they are. They will let you know if they a D. They got them signs right in their front yard. They letting you know.
It's their gang signs at this point.
Yeah, man. Oh, my God.
And like I said before, I saw my neighbors fighting in the street over which color sign they had in their yard.
Dude, I know.
Y'all are too damn old to be doing that.
And listen, man, I'm going to bring up Mexico here. Because in Mexico, it's none of that, dude. It's like these people just work. They don't care, bro. We don't care about that. How can I make some money to feed my family? That's all they want to do. You don't see people over there fighting about, my representative. Like, we are all one brown people. We're just here to work and make money. But the second you cross over that imaginary line.
Yes, it's imaginary.
What the like, dude.
Then half the people hate you and half the people love you. You could be an absolute POS.
Man.
And if you pick one of those letters, people are like, oh, he's like that guy.
That's so crazy, dude. There's a symptom that my mom was telling me about. Maybe you've heard of it, but there's something called, I can't remember, some kind of depression, some blank something depression, when you leave a country and they come back to your home country and you get depressed. And everybody that we've taken to Mexico and come back, they've came back to America like, it's depressing, man. And you go through it for about 2 or 3 weeks and then you get back used to it. And most people will be like, well, if you don't like it, just go back. Yeah. It's not that easy. It's really not that easy.
I think that's part of the problem in the first place. Everybody gets depressed over the state of America.
Yeah.
And they all think, I'm going to make a change. I'm going to pick one of these sides and I'm going to fight for it. And nothing ever changes. God. It's the illusion of change. If you get a president with a certain letter in and they start making all these moves, guess what? 4 years, the other side will have it, and they will reverse all that. Man. And then you're right back to square one. And then it's going to lean that way a little bit. And then it's going to lean that way a little bit. And then you're going to be right back into the middle. So you just driving yourself insane.
God bless America. Love this country, man. And shout out to all our foreign trash talkers all over the world. Because we've got watchers all over the world. But America's a little different, man. It's some, man,
it's political insanity is what it is,
bro. It's like I've taken so many of my friends to Mexico. I want you to get your passport so bad just so you can see, bro. Mm-hmm. I want you to see it with your own 2 eyes. I want you to smell the air. I want you to taste the food. I want you to see the people, see the lower, just chill lifestyle. And then when you come back, how passionate you speak about that, dude, I just want to show you, like, bro, just look at it. And when you come back, you're like, God, what is happening? And then that, like you said, that brings you back to the thing where you're like, you want to make a change, but what can you do?
It doesn't change because the power is in the hands of the elites. And I think even George Carlin said that. He's like, it's one big party. Whether you're on this side or this side, it's still one big party. They are in together, and you're not invited.
Not at all. Y'all, this is a 30-minute video. We apologize. We rambled for so long, but hey, this is what happened. We did the podcast, and we asked you guys for what you would like to see on the channel.
Yes.
You guys asked for some George Carlin. Tell us what next comedian. Let's do another comedian. Let's do some, whatever you guys choose. Leave it down in the comment section, whether it be by another comedian or by George Carlin. And with that being said, my name is Barringer Hollywood. 6. Bye.
I am Larry Smokey Ramirez going.
And we are
over
and
out. Deuces, yeah, boy.
Man, that shit's I want to thank you guys for spending a little bit of time with us today. If you want to see the last video we did, just click right over here. Or if you want to see another artist that we covered, just click right over here. If you guys want to support the channel, please consider joining our Patreon right over here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next one. Deuces.